So we're here at Playhouse Square, and just an amazing thing is getting ready to happen with everything here at Playhouse Square. I want to introduce you to a couple of people that are going to be involved with a project that is historical and socially significant. So introduce yourselves,
Sure.
Mr. Audience.
I'm Robert Barry Fleming. I'm the Associate Artistic Director of Cleveland Playhouse, a resident company of Playhouse Square, and also the director of this project, the Royale, by Marco Ramirez.
My name is Preston Butler III, and so grateful to be here. The first time in Cleveland Playhouse, and I'll be playing Jay the Sport Jackson.
Well, tell me now about the concept of this project. First of all, let's have the name of it, when it starts, and then tell me the concept behind what you're going to be doing.
Sure, the project is called the Royale by Marco Ramirez. It is a project that will be playing at Cleveland Playhouse starting previews on May 8th, opening May 11th through May 27th. And the project is inspired by the boxer Jack Johnson, the first superstar.
And how did you get involved in this project? I'm sure there were auditions and so forth, and
Yes.
and you obviously look like you're ready to go.
Yes, luckily that they were having auditions. They were auditioning across the country, and as soon as my manager sent me the project, I knew that I was really interested. I love, first of all, just stories that are about sports. I was an athlete myself before I decided to become an actor. But not only that, I think the sort of social commentary that it has. Obviously, Marco is a great playwright, and I think that he's hinting at a lot of important things.
Oh, you're no problem at all.
Oh.
Okay. And
Hi, guys.
Hello, how are you, Sue?
it was very nice to be able to sit in very briefly for Sue Johnson, who is just the head of the Wake Up and Live Actors Studio, and certainly a hero of mine. And so we want to welcome Sue. And I'm going to actually step aside because I think that when I'm in the presence of such talent, I should let that talent reign. So thank you for having me a part of it. We'll talk another couple of minutes here with Sue, and then we're really excited about the project. Thank you.
Well, James was very lovely to begin talking to you fine gentlemen on our Wake Up and Live with the Art show. And of course, by now you know I'm Sue Johnson, stumbling in from recent surgery last week, as a matter of fact. So as my job is, I went to the wrong building first. But you're the star of the Royale, and you are the director of the Royale. And you guys have some impressive resumes, and the Royale is now part of it. And so you are playing, and what is your character name?
Jay the Sport Jackson.
Yeah, now you're about the same era as Jack Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was your relationship to either knowing him or being with him or fighting him, or anything at all, or was he just somebody you knew of?
Sure. So actually, in Marco Ramirez, the playwright, he is a Cuban American himself, and he speaks very clearly about the fact that he was really inspired by Jack Johnson, but he didn't feel responsible to write a biography, about him or a play based on him. So what he did was he fictionalized the sort of like life and times of Jack Johnson and sort of infuse them into Jay the Sport Jackson.
Okay.
So I'm sort of a culmination, little bit of Jack
Composite,
Johnson, yes,
yeah, yeah.
Muhammad Ali, even people like LeBron. He even refers to Jay-Z, Miles Davis.
Oh gosh.
So he's kind of a culmination of what the sort of black celebrity iconic figure is. But Jack Johnson obviously was the first.
Yeah, well, it's from an era that you guys address in terms of what's going on with our United States culture and the race issue. And how did you bring that out in your directing of the play? How did you address that relationship of our culture at that time?
Yeah, it's inherent in the actual script. Marco's done an extraordinary job of setting it in a time period like 1905, 1910, in this period in
Right.
which Jack Johnson was pursuing the heavyweight champion in a unified sense, not just the Negro heavyweight champion, but the heavyweight champion, which would make him contest a white opponent, which was something that was illegal and not possible. But he
Right.
was a forefather and really pushing the conversation of not only what happens in terms of equity in sport, but in life. And Marco has that thread in the way that it is theatricalized, the fights are abstracted, the fights are not actually inherently done like a movie like Rocky or
I
Ali.
understand there's a
but-
special choreography
Yes.
movement with
Yes,
this.
it's
yeah.
abstracted and it evokes pieces of even hip hop and contemporary.
Okay.
So I think he's in the DNA of the piece found a way of threading this narrative of what Jack Johnson started, but great athletes like Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Colin Kaepernick, and right up to LeBron have encountered in being
Right.
not just athletes but citizens who, when they try to offer a sense of their full humanity and sense of agency, often those are frustrated by the dominant culture's resistance to that.
Yeah. What did you find, if anything, was your challenge, if you will, in bringing out all this in Mr. Oh Lord, tell me not your name, but your character's name.
Jay.
Jay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll get it together. Oh, that's the stage manager. Okay. Can we wrap in 2 or 3 minutes? You got 2 or 3 minutes?
That works for me if you're
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
2 or 3.
Hi, I'm
Hi,
Sue. How are you?
Mary Ann.
Hi, you want to join us?
No, you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Okay.
But thank you for letting.
Okay, so we will be brief. That was the stage manager for the Royale, and so we must move along. And let's finish up. I'm sorry this was such a short session, but I'm glad James, our co-host, and the producer was able to begin. What are the running dates for the Royale and which theater?
Yes, May 5th through May 27th, we'll be playing in the Outcalt Theater here in
Okay.
Playhouse Square.
I don't remember its original name. I don't know if that was the big theater, because they
It's a
changed all the
brand new
names.
one over the
Yeah.
last few years.
Uh-huh.
It used to be a parking lot, and we've got this beautiful
Right.
black box space now. that we're working
Okay,
in.
so people, you can find your, call your tickets, call for your reservations, and don't miss this wonderful opportunity to get a slice of Americana, American culture, and historical. Back in 1908, no matter what we're going through now, of course, there are differences, there are similarities, the struggle continues, but you guys bring it out. Now, is this essentially a one-person piece?
Oh,
Essentially?
no.
How many folks are in it? Who else is in it?
There are 5 cast members in total.
Okay. And where do you come to us from?
Los
Which one?
Angeles.
Okay. As I came in and said you're one of the youngest graduates from the Cal State MFA.
Yes, from California Institute of the Arts.
Hot
Yes.
dog, that's cool. And where are you from, sir?
My father was born in Cleveland,
Hot
so
dog.
I have people here, but I was raised in Frankfort, Kentucky,
Okay.
born in D.C., and have been living the peripatetic life of artists until my
All over the
appointment
world,
here.
as we
Yeah.
say, gypsy kind of thing. Which we do want you to come support the Cleveland Playhouse and all of its activities. And particularly, you're in the play as well as directing?
I'm not, only
You are not, you are directing. Okay, and welcome as an associate artistic
Thank
director.
you very much, Sue.
Yes,
Really
I was
appreciate
telling
that.
Kristen, our PR person who's responsible for us being able to do these interviews, that I had a friend here called Chuck Patterson
Yes,
a
of
few
course.
years ago who put in a little time as an associate artistic director. So welcome, glad to meet you.
You as
Have a
well.
fabulous run of the show.
Thank you so much.
And
Yes.
you're going on to do what project next again?
We're continuing our season with Irving Berlin. We'll
Oh,
have
okay.
our disco ball gala coming up as well. So
Yeah.
and the Newground Theater Festival, which will have a number of great readings, a number
From
of
local writers, playwrights?
some of the artists are local that are involved, and others coming from across the country.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank
Stage
you.
manager Joni, Joanne, Marianne, Lord, I am so twisted. Well, we want to thank Marianne because we respect how tight the actor and the director's schedules are. So until next time, James and I thank you so much for watching Wake Up and Live with the Arts. Be sure to come and support the play at the Cleveland Playhouse. And until we see you next time, be sure to wake up and live with the arts every day.